Alright class, welcome to the video on constructing a square given a side. So we need to start with our side. So we use in our line menu we have segment. I'll click on and then I'll put a side down. Okay, so we have a side. We'll use our point tool to show our label. So we have point A, we have point B. Show label. There we go. Here's our point B. And the next thing that we'll do is we will construct a point up here. And so in order to construct this vertex, we need to construct the perpendicular bisector. Now on pencil and paper this was a little bit trickier, but with technology we can do a perpendicular line to point B quite easily. So we're going to select that tool here. It's actually the first one in the menu, perpendicular line. And we will click once on our line and once on B, and it doesn't matter the order on that one. So either way you'll get it perpendicular. Okay, so you can click once on the line segment and once on B. And so once we have point B perpendicular through that, we can use our compass. In pencil and paper we used our compass to open up to AB and then mark up here. Well, when we mark a little mark with our compass, it's like we're using that's only part of a circle. But on technology, we'll use our circle tool, and we'll start our center at A, and move all the way to B. Oh, it doesn't look like I'll get the point that I need, so I'll escape out of that tool. So you can escape out of the tool, click on our circle again, and let's go from B out to A. This looks better. And I'll snap to A, so that my circle is, the point I need up here is the same distance as my AB, which is what the definition of square is. All sides are equal. So I click on my point tool to pinpoint that point, mark it, and I will click on my select tool to show label, so you can see that that's point C. Okay, the next point on my square is going to be about up here, so it's the last vertex. And I need this distance from this last vertex to A and to C to be the same distance. So we can go ahead and construct our circle, because with pencil and paper we take our point, put it on A, and mark up here. Okay, so we'll get our circle. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe we can go from C down to B. Get that right there. And then we'll go from A over to B and get that right there. Okay, so the point that we need is right here. So we'll mark that, and we'll use our select tool to put our label on there so we can know what point that is. It's point D, and put it out here. Okay. So from A we mark up to D, and from C we mark out to D. So on our pencil and paper we have this like little intersection, but with technology we need to use circles, the complete circle for those little marks that we use our compass with pencil and paper. Okay, so we have these big circles that will intersect, and the last thing we need to do is construct the segments from D to A and from D to C. Okay, so we have our square here, but there's a lot of other things in the way that are hard to parse out with our brain or our mind. So we'll go ahead and select our circle here, and I'll click uncheck the show object so it hides. So we'll do that with this one, do that with this one, and we'll do that with our line because it looks too long there. Oh, we need another segment, it looks like. So we'll put in another segment here. Okay, let's check by selecting our arrow tool, we'll check to see the dynamic of the geometry in this, and we'll be able to see if our construction holds as a square. Okay, so we go down and up, and so it looks good. Okay, so here's our square given a side.